I will do a more thorough look at the grounds tomorrow while I'm waiting for Epcot to open. It opens late, so I will have time in the morning to show you around accommodations for the next couple of days. Very excited. So, got my room. It's on the corner. And it's very convenient to the Skyliners, which we'll have a small discussion about Skyliners tomorrow. They're a bit of a oddity for me. Now we're going to head over to the main building, catch the bus to Disney Springs, because Disney gets to drive for a little while today. I'm tired. It's a ginormous Ariel. Oh boy, my cup runneth over. We will also probably have a discussion about Little Mermaid before this series of videos is over. Ursula has great power. Yeah, whatever. He's not Grumpa. It's a Snarfblat. Good morning from Disney's Art of Animation Resort. Want to do a quick look around the room. Not going to go over everything, what's what. It's a hotel room. Most of you have seen hotel rooms. It's the decorating that's kind of sets it aside. I can see kids would love this resort. So we have a fun curtain with an ocean theme. Everything's ocean themed here. I love this mirror. This table's kind of neat. It's got the sheet music to Under the Sea. And the headboards. Lights above them. Very handy. Some fun Little Mermaid artwork. Separation curtain for the bathrooms. Fun coat hook. I think that would go good in any kid's room. Come on, Disney, you're missing a profit opportunity. Produce this stuff. Another fun mirror. A bathroom with tile that looks like Ariel's grotto, where she keeps all of her stuff. All of her wonderful things. Ariel shower curtain. So that's kind of the room. Plenty of outlets, plenty of USB ports, plenty of ways to charge your electronics. Big TV. So it's not luxurious, but it's a fun room. It's a nice place to stay. And I'm going to go out and walk around, and the resort itself offers other amenities that kind of make up for the lack of luxury. You want luxury, you can go to Grand Floridian, you can go to Contemporary. They got luxury in spades. This doesn't cost a whole lot. This room's less than a park ticket per night, or it was under my current deal. And when I get outside, you'll see why I really wanted to stay here, aside from the Little Mermaid theming, which we'll get into that shortly. Outside, you got some very nicely themed buildings. Across the lake here is Pop Century, which is a similar resort. The rooms are pretty similar. Theming is not as in-depth because it's more about the era and the pop culture that was going on, your Rubik's Cubes, your 8-track tapes, things like that. Whereas this one is focused on the animation from Disney, and the Skyliner is right here, and right over there is the station where I will walk over and pick up my Skyliner to Epcot later this morning. Got a late start for the parks, which is nice after 2.5 long days of traveling. I got to go to Disney Springs last night, probably overdid it a little bit, but I came home, relaxed, rested, got a later start this morning to Epcot, which is my tradition. I always start at Epcot. It's my favorite resort. We'll go into that more today. So let's walk around the grounds. Grumpa started to take a walk around the resort, and Grumpa forgot something. Grumpa was almost a mask hole. Don't be a mask hole. I've seen several today. Just do what you're supposed to do, people, for crying out loud. The safety issues, the safety record of Disney and even Universal during this pandemic has been phenomenal. To my knowledge, and I had it reported earlier, a couple months ago, that up till now there have been no reported cases originating from the theme parks here in Florida. So let's keep that record going, because that's phenomenal. That is a big deal, and California needs to pay attention. So now I'm properly attired to roam about the property and following the rules like a decent person. There are giant statues all around the pool area. This one's Ariel. Over here is the flipping your fins pool. And back over here is a building that contains a laundry and some vending machines. The drink machine was all sold out last night. All the buildings have artwork from the movie on their facades. There's characters, incidental characters from the movie, placed all around the grounds. As you explore, you never know what kind of treasure you'll find. It's actually a very nice morning, kind of cool, not real humid. Bright blue skies. Had some rain yesterday when I was coming in. Morning. Overcast most of the day, but didn't really rain on me. I had my umbrella in case. I'm not sugar, I won't melt. I might rust a little. But I think we're going to have a good couple of days at Disney. Here is King Triton's statue. I mean, these things are probably 40, 50 feet tall. They're enormous. You come over here, directly across from him, you have Sebastian putting on a show, such as Showboat. Show off, Sebastian. We're across the pool now. Get a closer look at the pool. Pool's closed right now. I don't think anybody would want to get in it. This is the Flip in the Fins pool. It's just a small, regular pool. Lights up in the crow's nests all around the pool. It's very interesting looking at night. And right over there is that building that has the laundry and the vending. More buildings. Nice theming, and this Sea Witch. You know, I could see this being the stuff of nightmares. Doesn't bother me, but I can see this being the stuff of nightmares. There's a giant tankard. I know some people that would love to have that. And what did I say earlier? Treasure. I found treasure. There's multiple themed areas of this resort. You have the Lion King, which is right next to the Little Mermaid. You have Nemo, which is back behind the main building, where people go to get food. And then you have Cars Land, which is back on the other side, opposite of Little Mermaid. There's a little breeze right now, so it's actually kind of chilly. I had my polar bear Yeti looking Disney sweatshirt on, this big fluffy white one that came out this year. And I can't decide if it makes me more Yeti-like or polar bear-like. I'll take either one. But I took it off, and now the breeze has picked up a little bit and it's kind of chilly. Of course, chilly is kind of relative because Grumpa is from Colorado and it's not that chilly. So Grumpa will endure. The end of building stairwells are not quite as cool as those at Pop Century, because the ones at Pop Century, they built into bowling pins and yo-yos and Rubik's cubes and then kind of enclosed them. And so when you go up the stairs, you're in the bowling pin, you're in the Rubik's cube, you're a yo-yo. So, but this is the outskirts of the resort. It's a pretty large resort. This resort was not open in August when my son and I came. We stayed at Pop Century. This one has opened recently. It's not very crowded compared to our stay at Pop Century, when your food mobile orders could take a while. This is pretty quick, and parking was very easy to find. If I go right down the sidewalk outside the building I'm staying in into the parking lot, I walk right to my car, so I'm parked fairly closely to my room. Well, that's a quick look around the grounds of the Little Mermaid section of the Art of Animation. We'll take a look at some of the other areas as we walk to the Skyliner when we go to head over to Epcot.
That's the resort, and now it's time for you to get off my lawn. I'm going to Epcot.